be honest, I didn't think I was going to be a transfer student. It really wasn't on my radar.
I say that I wasn't the best student, so I really didn't know if I was going to college or not. So for me, it was kind of a last minute decision.
My SAT scores weren't super great. They weren't bad, but they weren't exactly top of the charts.
So I decided that PCC would be a good choice since it was local, and that was my original goal, just to earn an associate's degree.
Later in life, it worked out for me, but I had to work to pay for my own education at this point.
I feel like most students, you kind of know that the transfer process is the path that you want to go in, but for me, it really wasn't there.
I also knew that I was not mature enough. I was not ready to really jump into that deep end. I needed to kind of learn a little bit more about myself, and a community college was the perfect place to do that.
I was very active on campus. I got involved with different clubs, Black Student Union.
My instructors were very encouraging. They even motivated me to consider changing my major from the office administration program to an associate in arts and broaden my opportunities to possibly attend a 4-year university.
I had applied to 6 other schools prior to A&T. They were all HBCUs. I knew I wanted to transfer to an HBCU.
PCC has an articulation agreement with Avery University. So when they evaluated my transcripts, we went through the process of making sure that all of the promises between the 2 colleges were honored.
But for me, I actually had to come in for an interview and sit down with an admissions counselor. And that was gonna be the make or break if I was getting into UNCG. And then the next day, I kind of heard something back, and I heard that I got into UNCG.
Specifically at App State, there was a special open house for transfer students. So that way, whenever you come in, you're not coming in with everyone else who might be freshmen. You are coming in with everyone else who might be a junior or a sophomore. And then whenever I got there for my first semester, I was a part of a specific residential living community, an RLC, that was transfer students. The entire floor, the entire building was transfer students.
I mean, the parties, the making of new friends, the building of cohorts that you have.
I made tons of friends I still have today. One of them even came to my wedding, one that's overseas that I still keep in touch with.
One thing I'm proud of as a transfer student was taking advantage of the opportunities that I was given. Being a part of the college radio station WASU, I was able to have a job lined up immediately upon graduation.
Once I got to Avery University, I remained on the president's list as far as my grades. And for someone to be a non-traditional student, that is a big effort.
Getting into college, first and foremost, that was like a proud moment for me. Staying in college was a proud moment for me. Then matriculating from community college to 4-year college was another proud moment. So for me, it was a steady progress of proud moments.
I feel like I am shooting for the stars at this time. I went from being a high school dropout to having a bachelor's in business administration. I am also enrolled currently at UNCG in the master's program for business administration.
If I could give any advice to students who are transferring, don't let your story just end at community college. Go to the 4-year, get involved, make those lifetime friends, because it truly does open your eyes to the world and the possibilities that are out there. It's great to stay at your hometown college, at your community college, but it's nice to also venture out and see a little bit more of the opportunities that await you once you leave past your hometown.